It always fascinates me how we can travel to these out-of-the-way places and find things you would never expect to be there. And here in Lyons Falls is the manufacturer of the world's finest gun cleaning systems. The state-of-the-art facility behind me was founded more than 20 years ago by a female hunter. And now it employs 150 people and sells its product all across the world.
When I was younger, hunting with my dad in the Tug Hill region, very close to here, had my 243 and fell in the mud and snow and didn't have anything to have in the field to take out the lodging of the snow or the mud, and went back to the hunting cabin, nothing there, and that's kind of how it all started. Well, my dad had a screw machine shop in Utica, and I kind of worked there, apprenticed in the summers, and he helped me and engineers, and we kind of came up with some of the parts there in the kit today. A lot of just listening to advice from gunsmiths and things like that is how the product evolved. Currently we have 153 employees and we ship internationally around the world. We supply, we're primarily a defense contractor. The other 50% of our sales is commercial and law enforcement. So we private label for companies like LL Bean, Cabela's. You'll find us in all the finer sporting goods stores, the Gander Mountains, the Cabela's, any gun dealer around the country usually has Otis, and we do a lot of international sales also, so we have distribution in almost every country in the world. We're located here because this is where we love to live, so there's no place, you know, that you can go out your door and do pretty much anything you want to do, whether it's hunting, four-wheeling, snowmobiling. It's just a great place to live and raise our kids, so that's why we put Otis here, and we're proud to be able to work where we like to live.
Not only can employees work close to home, they can work close to their children. In 2006, Otis Technology responded to the need for affordable quality daycare by opening a $1.3 million state-of-the-art daycare center. Caboodles has 65 children enrolled, and about half are children of Otis employees. Water, water everywhere. We head past Otis Technology down Laura Street to Gould's Mills and take Lyonsdale Road to the Falls by Burroughs Paper Company.
If you are a waterfalls enthusiast, you're going to be in seventh heaven when you come here. And speaking of heaven, behind me on that island is the grave site of Caleb Lyon, who was the founder of Lyons Falls.
I've seen life from out of view bars in front of dozens more. Through those times I never felt the struggle between love and war. Touched my heart in many ways I've never felt before. So honey, reconsider this as you walk out the door.
Talk about serendipity. Here we come to Little Lyons Falls, and we find the place where our producer Sherry used to picnic as a little girl. Then we come to a bookstore. It's called Jim's Bookstore, and it has thousands and thousands of books in here. And would you believe we find in there a book that our director, Lance, has been looking for years, and it was right here in Lyons Falls, Alfred Bester's The Stars. Jim is usually not open on Sunday, but today, just especially for our Mohawk Valley viewers, if you come up here and ring the bell, he'll be right there.
If you ask me to swim the seven seas or fight a crocodile,
we've met some interesting people in Lyons Falls, including a local who's biked tens of thousands of miles across the U.S., Europe, and even Tibet. And we thought that we'd done a lot of traveling.
Good things come to those who wait, but it's never been good enough. Since you came into my life, you filled my heart with love.
Lyons Falls is not the only place where you'll find falls. Not too far from there, there's Ager Falls. They're to my left. Mark your calendar or check your calendar in May, because there will be some kind of publicity about kayakers who come here from around the world. You will be able to see hundreds of kayakers going over those falls, and I have to give them a lot of credit. You wouldn't catch me doing it.
Next Sunday, there will be a whitewater rafting release from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can watch them here at Agers Falls, just off Lyonsdale Road.
A few miles north of Lyons Falls, on the road to Branningham Lake, you'll find the River Valley Inn. when you come here, have some of the things that I had, including their strawberry pecan vinaigrette dressing. It's homemade, it is special, it's incredible in its taste. And the Georgia peach and pecan chicken. It's the signature dish. You come here and it's like family with Andrew and Megan, their husband and wife, and they have put together a surrounding here in the countryside and a menu that is really out of this world.
The idea is to bring a different culinary experience to upstate New York. I don't just specialize in one thing. I'm classically trained in all food, Japanese, Chinese, American, French, Italian. You have to learn all these different ethnics to be able to work in these resorts. So the idea is to give everybody a broad range. Every time they come here, there's something for everyone you're going to find on the menu. I mean, from Asian dishes to Italian dishes to steaks, seafoods, pastas, anything you can imagine. Well, I started at the Old Post in Waterville when I was a little kid, 15 years old. Went to culinary school, started at the Sagamore. From the Sagamore, that really boosted my career. That told me I wanted to become a chef and not just a cook. From there, I went to Orlando, Florida, and worked for a five-star resort down there for many years. Met my wife, and when I met her, things changed, and we decided to travel. Went to the Biltmore in Asheville, North Carolina, and been all over, Utah, North Carolina, Tennessee, back to Florida, and I'm home.
Come here today, and Andrew and Megan will be giving you a free dessert with every entree. And the dessert is something which the two of them, they took their favorite things and put them all together into this dessert. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you what's in there. It was incredible, and it was that good. There was ice cream, there was strawberries, chocolate, what else? Peanut butter. It goes on and on and on. It is really something.
River Valley Inn is open today for lunch and dinner until 9 p.m. Then it will be closed while Andrew and Megan revamp the menu and will be opened again May 5th.
It's time for the cool